I just have 3, so you can see 2 bowling cams, and then I'm up top, and then once they get like in the zone or yeah, it's nice.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too. I thought you looked familiar. We're live, game 2 at the Moose, Woodbury, at Prior Lake. We're here at the TCO Sports Garden in White Bear Lake. Woodbury in their blues. Prior Lake in gold. "15 minutes on the clock for the first period. Maverick, Brock, and Porter will start out in front of Grayson and Miles. Face-off goes to Prior Lake. Picked up by Maverick, gets it to Brock, drops it for Porter. Porter gets pushed to the corner, battles there, comes out for Prior Lake. Graham tried to turn it around, shot saved by Toby. Prior Lake's captain with that shot, but Porter gets it out to Maverick. Maverick leaves it for Brock. Brock, no penalty called. Number 8 steps over Mav. Shot saved by Toby, picked up by Hensler. Up to Porter, shovels it out, but Prior Lake stops in the neutral zone. Mav will dump it in. Gliniani chases after it in the corner. Uncles Bay is there. Here comes Newman. Pidich and Hensler back on defense. Pidich keeps the zone. Battle on the wall, still in the zone. Picked up by Uncles Bay. Shot by Gliniani, just wide. Newman behind the net works it. Logan G up front, so's Mason. Battle against the wall. Looks like it's going to come out for the Lake. Hensler going to get to it first. Number 5 all over him. Up front, slides across, picked up by Uncles Bay. Good pass to Logan Gliniani just behind him. And 18 picks it up against Uncles Bay. Sent in behind for Hensler. Fleeman's with him now. Up to Mason. Mason to Gliniani. Up to Mason. Over to Newman. Oh, just comes off his stick hard. Uncles Bay gets to it. Gliniani shot wide right. Just barely. Hard shot by Logan. Newman. Ooh, good move. Settles down. Glancy in the middle. Ooh. Newman centers it to Glancy. Backhand tipper. Floats up in the air like a changeup. But the goalie, number 31, able to corral it. Van Leer, Boomer, and Friend with Glancy, Fleeman. Prior Lake slings it around pinball style to the neutral zone. Shot on goal, good save by Toby. Glancy battles. Fleeman there, picks it up. Fleeman up the wall to Van Leer. Shovels it forward. It's a foot race. Friend chases down number 7. Don't stop. All the way back to Oliver. Good move by Ollie. Up to Boomer. Braden sends it around. Van Leer will get to it first behind the net to pressure the captain. Oh, Boomer shot! Just wide. Boomer's going to grab it off the wall. Schillings now. Over to Grayson. Grayson sends it in. Oh! Icing, no. Bounces off of Toby, picked up by Grayson. Schillings up to Maverick. Porter and Brock are there as well. Brock fights in the corner for it. Now Porter on the wall. Everyone looks on. Loose puck behind the net for Prior Lake. They're able to clear back to Schillings. Miles. Up to Brock. Tip for Mav, but Prior Lake was there. Neutral zone battle. Miles going to take his time. Grayson. Up to, chipped in by Maverick, but good hand stop by Prior Lake, and we've got an icing on Prior Lake. 10:49 left in the first period. Still a 0-0 game. A lot of pressure by Woodbury early here in the first. Prior Lake has had a handful of shots on goal as well. Newman will take the face-off. Goes back to Hensler. Pidich, his D-mate. Logan battled in the corner. On the wall now for Pidich. Logan tied up. Back and forth. It bounces past Mason. Dane's there to get it. Up the wall to Logan G. Tries to tip center. Prior Lake saw that coming. Dane. Logan sends it around to Uncle's Bay side. Number 7 from the point for Priors Lake. Sends it in weak. Number 2 centers. Puck slides across the crease. Dane had them tied up in front. 2 sends it back to 7 at the point. Sent in, tipped. Good save by Toby. Kicks it away. Prior Lake with a lot of pressure on this shift. 9:40 left in the first. Still 0-0 game. Hensler to the other side for Pidich. Pidich tries to shovel it forward. Kept in by number 8. Over to Uncle's Bay, off the wall, kept in by the captain, number 17. Newman. Can't get it out. Pidich tried to go the other way with it. Finally to the neutral zone. Right back in for Prior Lake. Shot goes high off the glass, still in play to the corner for Newman. Friend on the ice now. And Fleeman tries to shovel it out. Good job by Gliniani and Friend there. Force it into the zone. Boomers out there with Friend, Fleeman, Van Leer, and Glancy. 17 brings it in against Glancy. Big physical play from Glancy, knocks him down. Van Leer able to get it out of the zone. Prior Lake has to settle down. Kicked in by 17. Friend. Offside's the call. Van Leer got knocked into the zone before he wanted to be. Coach of Prior Lake was complaining about a possible check on Glancy, but they called that a good hockey play, as it should be. Got Bantams next year. It only gets more physical. Forwards will change. Schillings and Graham out on defense. Maverick will take the face-off. Just under 8 minutes left in the first period. 0-0 game. Maverick picks up the puck, gets it up to Porter. Porter from the right. Shot behind the net. Good poke check by Grayson right at the blue line. Makes Pryor have to reset. Dropped up front. Prior Lake sent it around. Behind the net for number 8. Whistled off. Ref lost sight of it. Good save by Toby there. Newman, Uncles Bay, and Gliniani with Hensler and Pidich. Goes to the wall, back to the point, dumps it in. Behind the net for Hensler, sends it around for Gliniani. Sent down, good blocker save by Toby. Pidich behind the net, loses it on his skates, picked up by Newman. Newman with speed, lots of skill. Number 5, fans on it for Prior Lake, will take it in on the right. Scrum on the wall. Number 9. Back and forth. Here comes Newman. Try to get it to Uncles Bay. Picked up by Gliniani. Working on the wall for Prior Lake. 5:45 left in the first. 0-0. Hensler to Pidich. Up to Uncles Bay. He sends it in. Glancy and Fleeman now back on defense. Glancy. Uh-oh. Good poke by Fleeman. And Glancy back. Tries to chip it forward. Gliniani shot. Goal! Gliniani goes up for the cookie jar. And Logan Gliniani ends the 0-0 tie. Makes it 1-0 Woodbury with 5:19 left in the first. What a beauty by Gliniani. Van Leer, Boomer, and Friend now with Glancy, Fleeman. Got a couple gritty teams. It's going to take something. Try to move it up to Friend. Picked up, Glancy. Works on Prior Lake. Shot really wide off the backboard. Good save by Toby. Fleeman up the wall to Van Leer. Tries to chip it out. Does. Van Leer now. Picked up by number 8 against Glancy. Good poke check. Friend sends it in. We'll chase it down. Forwards will change. Out he goes behind the net for some reason. Number 15 shot. What a save by Toby. Just snatches it out of the air with his glove. Good shot there by 15. Just a better stop. Maverick takes the face off. Miles Schillings has the puck, sends it over to Grayson. Grayson tries to move it forward, stopped by number 4. There's a pile up on the wall. Uh-oh, Maverick jumps on it. He's got Porter to his right. Brock behind him. Maverick fighting for it behind the net. Maverick still has it. Sends it back to Graham, able to keep it in. Back behind the net for Porter. Now Brock back there with it. He's got 2 on him. Brock battles against 2. And the refs are letting them battle. Schillings up to Brock. Brock has got Porter with him, streaking. Tip goal! What a beauty! Shilkin Brock to Porter Englehart for a beaut. Makes it 2-0 Woodbury with 3 minutes left in the first. You'll love to see it. Back to Graham, over to Schillings. Miles, back to Grayson. Up to Porter, centered, picked up by 2. Out to the neutral zone for Prior Lake. Maverick. Ooh, just out in front of Porter. Pidich comes in, keeps it in, sends it down. Picked up by Hensler. Out comes Newman. Pidich and Newman fighting on the blue line. Forwards will change. Mason and Gliniani out here now. Uncles Bay. Chipped in by Prior Lake. Hensler will get to it. 2 minutes left in the first. 2-0 Woodbury. Dane tried to move it up. Stopped by 17. And a good goal by Prior Lake. Tic-tac-toe makes it 2-1. 152. Got Toby sliding. Slipped one in there 5-hole. For an answer. Bjorn takes the face off. Drop goes back to Prior Lake's goalie, has to play it. Off the glass. Icing. Nope, Hensler picks it up, slings it around for Uncle's Bay. Prior Lake able to keep it in. Prior Lake jumps on it. Nope, Newman cuts back middle. Newman, shot, glove save. .121 remaining in the first period. Friend, Boomer, and Van Leer come out with Fleeman and Glancy. In the corner, battle behind the net. Prior Lake grabs it. Friend, physical. In the corner, I love to see it. Gets it back to Fleeman. Fleeman dumps it back in. Robbie, backhander across the ice to Van Leer to fight for. One minute remaining. And up into the bench of Prior Lake. No change. Ooh, shot by Van Leer as he was falling down. Gets saved. All the way back for Fleeman to Glancy. Glancy sends it in. 38 seconds. Fleeman up to Van Leer. Glancy's got it. Skates it in on the left. Schillings with 10 seconds left. And that's your period. 2-1 Woodbury after 1. Started here. Maverick, Brock, and Porter with Miles and Grayson. Excuse me. Schillings with pressure. Around the net, speed. Cuts center. Up to Porter, centers it, but the captain's there. Good job by Brock. Picked up by Maverick. Maverick, centers. No goal, good save. Behind the net for Mav. Ooh, Brock. Ooh. Good play there by Maverick to Brock. Brock blocks it again. Maverick keeps it in. Number 17 finally gets it back. Schilling's gonna hurry. 17 shot. Good save by Toby. Rebound, goal. Number 8 comes in to clean it up. Makes it 2-2. Early in the second period. Mason, Bjorn, and Logan with Hensler and Pidich. Hard tip. Centered by Glenion. He brings it in on the right against 3. Still has it, puts it on net, bounces up in the air. Uncle's Bay works behind the net. He gets squeezed off. Pidich able to keep it in. Good job by Mason there. Newman in the corner. Trying to control it, getting physical right in front of the ref. Pidich eyes up number 5. Number 5 still with it. Errant pass. Glenion chases. Glenion shot. Oh! Number 19 gets back for the back check on Logan. And Prior Lake dumps it in to change. Hensler. Hensler. Oh! The one-timer Newman just came off funny. Fleeman chases down number 2, gets in front of him. They're letting him play. And the net's off its moorings. Fleeman gets in front. Prior Lake looking for a call. Friend, Boomer, Van Leer with Glancy and Fleeman. 12:40 left in the second period. It's a 2-2 game after Prior Lake scored one at the end of the first and one early in the second. Chased down by number 10, centered. Shot. Oh, what a save by Toby. Tobias snatches it out of the air. You'll love to see it. Covered up by Toby. Sorry, we got disconnected there. Internet issues per usual. Maverick, Porter, and Brock with Miles and Grayson looking for redemption. 11:19 left in the second period. It's still 2-2. Covered up by Toby. Playing hard on the wall, centering pass, slides across. Number 5, behind the net working with Grayson. Loose puck picked up by Porter, sent to the other side for Grayson. Grayson trying to get it to Brock. Nope. Picked up by number 9. Shot goes high. Ref gets in the way. Porter tries to fight it in. Battle. No whistles yet. Centering pass cleared. Pitett's going to get to it. Good job by Mason. Tries to move it up to Maverick. On the wall. Whistled. Finally got a whistle. I don't know who it's on. Miles, no. It's on Prior Lake, okay? Penalty on Prior Lake with 9:51 in the second. Woodbury will have a power play. Had to blow a whistle. It was getting a little testy. Back to Pitett. Across to Hensler. Shot. Glove save. It was high. Stood up on it. Newman with Uncles Bay and Gleniani. Gleniani in the slot, left wing. Sit behind the net. Logan in the corner. Tries to get it back to Pitett. Pressure on Pitett. Hensler on number 8. Prior Lake shorthanded with the puck. Prior Lake makes it 3-2 shorthanded with 9:26 in the second. Still a minute and 5 seconds left in the power play for Woodbury. Friend with Boomer and Van Leer. Prior Lake with 3 unanswered goals after the 2-0 lead by Woodbury. Hensler Up to Van Leer. Van Leer cuts center. Up to Boomer. He dumps it in. Van Leer behind the net. Hensler with good position. Penalty on Van Leer, far off the puck. 4-on-4 hockey for 38 seconds. And then Prior Lake will have a power play. Friend and Boomer with Hensler and Schillings. Schillings over to Hensler. Dane to Friend. Friend. Shot. Saved. Maverick and Brock come out with Miles and Dane. Still 4-on-4 for 24 seconds. Maverick takes the face off.
Get there.
Hensler with the puck now. Leaves it for Miles. Miles up to Maverick. Chips it forward. Brock in a chase number 7 behind the net. Loose puck on the wall for Prior Lake. They've got a power play now for 50 seconds. Maverick intercepts that. Takes his time. Woodbury shorthanded. Ooh, looks back door to Brock. Shot. Oh! Another save. Picked up by Glancy. Moved to the right. Glancy. Off the puck. Looked like a penalty by Prior Lake. No call. Good save by Toby. Picked up by Glancy. 15 seconds left in the power play for Prior Lake. Good job by Maverick. Puts his body on the line to get that out of the zone. 3, 2, 1, and we've got a 5-on-5 hockey game. Gliniani off the bench with Unclesbay. Unclesbay now brings it in. He's behind the net. Maverick there to help. Unclesbay comes away with it in the corner. Back to the point for Glancy. Glancy takes his time. They're stuck on the wall. Still stuck. Unclesbay comes away with it. Takes his time. Good patience. Puts it on net. Oh! Slides across. Fleeman back down to Gliniani. Up front. That goes to the wall. Prior Lake's got space and time. Fleeman and Graham behind. Newman comes off the bench to help. Shot off of Toby. Bounces behind the net. In the corner, loose. Pushed out of the zone by Newman. Newman kicks it around, stays with it. Newman. Ooh, tries to go low. No dice, kept in by Pidich. Bouncing puck, Newman won't be denied. Gliniani there too. Pidich will dig it in to the left and chase it behind the net with Newman. Loose puck sent on back to this side for Gliniani. Unclesbay tries to keep it, does. Unclesbay, backdoor to Pidich, shot. Loose puck, still loose, whistled. 5:53 left in the second. Prior Lake still up 3-2 over Woodbury. Lots of hockey left.
Henry, stay on your side of the ice, please.
Shots say 21 for Prior Lake, 13 for Woodbury. Pidich. Ooh, sent it down for Gliniani. Tip goes wide. Gliniani has the puck. Circles to the high slot. Backdoor to Unclesbay. Couldn't get strong stick on it. Tied up in front of the bench. Stalemate. Comes out for Newman. Penalty on Grayson Graham for cross-checking. Gives Prior Lake a power play with 5:23 left in the second. Friend and Van Leer with Hensler and Pidich, I believe. Who's back there? No, Schillings and Hensler with Friend and Van Leer. Van Leer sends it on net. Prior Lake tries to set it up. 40 seconds left in their power play. They lose the zone. Uh-oh. Here comes Friend. And covered up. Englehart and Maverick with Fleeman and Delancey now. 25 seconds left in the power play. 4:17 left in the second period. Prior Lake up 3-2. Maverick will take the face-off. Woodbury shorthanded. Prior Lake wins it, starts pushing it. Up the left side against Delancey. Chips it forward, loose puck in the corner. 15 seconds left in the power play. Maverick fights in the wall for it, back to the point for Prior Lake. Chase it down behind the net for number 5, number 9 in front. High slot for 15, shot blocked by Maverick. Full strength as Brock comes out. Weird carom. Shilkin to Shilkin. Goal! Maverick fakes the pass to his brother and buries it to make it 3-3 with 3:36. It's all tied up. Maverick looked off his brother Brock, found the back of the nylon. Great shot. Delancey and Fleeman. Delancey pushes it up to Shilkin. Brock stopped on the blue. Across the ice, Prior Lake gonna bring it in. Drops it back. Centering pass kicked on some skates. Penalty on Delancey. Looked like a strong hockey play, but the ref from the other side of the ice called it. 2:54 left in the second period. 3-3 game. Prior Lake will have a power play for half of the time left in the second. Newman will take the face off with Uncles Bay. Graham and Pidich are D-men. Woodbury shorthanded. On the wall, back to the point. In the corner, on the wall. 11 tries to, no, nothing's happening. Back to 11. Shot, off some skates. Graham moves it up to Newman. Newman gets stopped on the wall, but Graham's there to help clear it. Prior Lake pushes it back in. Pidich tries to get it out with Uncles Bay. Uncles Bay Battles number 17. 40 seconds left in the power play. 2 minutes left in the period. Seconds. Prior Lake with a puck at the point. A soft tip change up slides quietly through the 5-hole of Toby, and Prior Lake takes a 4-3 advantage with 1:37 left in the second period with that power play goal. Van Leer, Boomer, and Friend out there now with Hensler and Schillings. Tough battle through 2 periods now. Asher sends it down. Quickly back out for Prior Lake to Schillings to Hensler. Back to Miles. Miles. One minute remaining in the second period. Schillings will push it up the right side. Hensler. Delayed penalty on Prior Lake. Van Leer sends it down to Boomer. Toby comes off. Friend got tied up for the one-timer shot. Maverick leaves it for Schillings. Woodbury still with it. Boomer takes his time. Hooking on Prior Lake. 21 seconds left in the second period, which means Woodbury will have a power play as we go into the third period. Referees are talking about something. I think maybe he kicked it off the moorings. I don't know. Oh, somebody was in the crease too long or something. So that's why we have the face-off out here. Brock, Maverick, Porter, Dane, Miles. Power play for Woodbury. Number 8 pushes it short-handed. Tied up, but Miles comes away with it to Hensler. 10 seconds. Porter from the left. Ooh, that's your period. 4-3 Prior Lake after 2. Woodbury will start the third period with 1:09 of a power play. And we will be back after the resurface. 4-3 Prior Lake over Woodbury as we start the third period. Woodbury with a power play for 1 minute and 9 seconds. Hensler and Schillings behind Brock, Maverick, and Porter. See if Woodbury can get one here early, tied up for an intense third period. Back to Dane, up to Porter. Stuck in the corner. Maverick. Hensler. Maverick. Penalty on number 7 for Prior Lake. Cross check to the back of that net. Five on 3 for Woodbury with 38 seconds left of that. And then they'll have a power play for just under 1 minute. Brock got cross-checked to the neck and they didn't like that. Hensler. Shot by Hensler, kept in by Schillings. Left it. Shot, saved, rebound, saved. 1 second and now it's 5 on 4. Icing called. And now Woodbury with a power play for 41 seconds. Newman, Uncles Bay, and Gliniani with Graham and Pidich. Four to 3 Prior Lake. 13:40 left in the game. Graham sends it down for Gliniani. Logan to Pidich. Pidich on the wall. To Grayson. Grayson to Uncles Bay. Newman behind the net now. Newman goes back to Pidich. Pidich to Grayson. Grayson sent in. Defense is there and sends it into the bench. 10 seconds left in the power play. Woodbury, I don't know if we've had any shots on goal or not. Newman takes the face off. Kept in by Graham. 3, 2, 1, and it's 5 on 5. Number 5 for Prior Lake in the corner, works it. Pidich behind the net, tries to swing it around. A lot of action in front, but no dice for Prior Lake. We're stuck on the wall here. Toby moves with it. Great little glove save off the tip there. Boomer with Asher and Friend, Glancy, and Fleeman. 12-10 left in the game. Prior Lake up 4-3. Prior Lake across, out of the zone. Fleeman pushes it out, sends it up. Off the skate of Boomer, that hurt him. Van Leer works it back to the middle. Shot, hit the defender, never got to the goalie. Stuck on the wall. Glancy looks on. Van Leer pops out, shot, gets deflected. Fleeman tried to knock it down. Glancy gets in front of him. Prior Lake able to send it around, and they'll change a few. 17, big 17 gets there. Ollie's chasing him down. Glancy on the wall, gets tripped, no call. Boomer comes out with it and ices it. Just under 11 minutes left. Maverick and Brock come out with Porter, Miles, and Dane. Prior Lake still up 4-3. Here we go. Damn it. I pushed the wrong button. And Porter buries one to tie it up 4-4. I'm sorry. What a pretty one by Porter Englehart. He picked up the pass, intercepted the pass, and we had a 3-on-1, and Porter able to tie it up 4-4. Englehart up to Schillings. Miles from the right will send it in. Offside's called. .10:30 left in the game. Maverick takes the face off. Maverick sent it all the way back to Hensler, got caught up there. Dane dumps it around, no one was there. Picked up by 5. Maverick came to help. Gets it up to Brock. Brock pushes it forward. Porter there to help. Out to the neutral zone for Hensler. Backhands it to Schillings. Miles to Dane. Dane up to Brock, he chips it forward. Newman pressures, Uncle's Bay pressures. On the ice, Glennie, and he stops it. Newman turns the corner and goes up the left side. He's got Uncle's Bay in the center. Waits, centering pass, oh! Kept in by Pidich, sent down. Oh! Sent to the wall and they battle. Comes out for Graham. And offsides, I believe. Or icing or something. We're all the way back down here in front of Toby. Newman takes the face off. Graham and Pidich, your D. Back to the corner for Pidich, behind the net to Graham. Graham backhands it off the wall to Gleniani, up to Newman. Newman chases up the left side. He's got speed against 3. Shot, up in the air. Knocked down by Uncle's Bay on the wall. Loose puck to the far side for number 6. Looks like Prior Lake's gonna be able to clear. They do, but Newman's right there with it. Logan battles, picked up by Newman, no. Graham to Pidich. Pidich We'll send it in. 8:45 left in the game. 4-4. Woodbury and Prior Lake. Near boards for Prior Lake. Somebody jumped in there and put the body on the line. Newman stops it, sends it up. Playing hands. Graham steps in front of number 3. Good defensive move there by Graham. Uh-oh. They're working on the wall. Finally out for Uncles Bay. Mason, Uncles Bay. Offsides called. Boomer, Friend, and Van Leer with Glancy, Fleeman. Waved off. On the wall. Number 8 looks like he's going to get to it. Poked by Friend. Turn around, Robbie. Leather's shot gets blocked by Fleeman, goes wide. Loose puck on the near boards for Fleeman to push forward for Friend. Friend has it, tries to get it up to Van Leer. Got tipped. Cross ice pass for Prior Lake. Slowed down by Ollie, but they're still pushing. Shot blocked up in the air. Schillings now up the wall. Boomer gets to it. .640 left in the game. Schillings and Hensler back. Maverick, Brock, and Friend on the ice. Shot and a big save by Toby. Just snags it out of the air. Maverick, Brock, and Porter with Dane and Miles. Neutral zone pressure. Sent in by Pryor. Offsides called. Or maybe it went into the bench, I don't know. Brock over to Dane. Dane looking for an angle. He'll send it around. Comes off the wall in front. Hensler quickly up to Brock, slips past him. Miles to Dane, Dane to Brock, Brock. Mav tries to chip it up front, good! Off the touch, the Shilkin brothers after Mav puts it on goal. Woodbury up 5-4, first lead for Woodbury since the early first period. It's 5:37 left in the game. Logan, Bjorn, and Mason with Grayson and Mason behind them. Logan tried to center it. Nobody home. Picked up by number 11. Sent on goalie. Toby with the save. Heidich ties him up in the corner. Newman's there as well. Still tied in the corner. Toby looks on. Comes out. Still loose. Newman in the corner, nobody there with him. Kicks it forward. Gets stopped. Graham there to help. Uh-oh, up front for Prior Lake. Good save by Toby. Still loose in front. And Toby puts a glove over the top. Fleeman and Glancy come out with Boomer, Van Leer, and Friend. Ooh, ref goes down hard. Got to get out of there. Here comes Glancy pushing it forward. Gets stopped at the blue line. Number 8 brings it in. Shot off the post. Saved by the plumbing there. Up to Van Leer. Van Leer has Boomer streaking with him. Oh, centering pass stopped by Prior Lake. Oh, the splits by Toby. Full spread. Toby with a great game today. 30 shots on goal by Prior Lake. Complete splits. Can he do them? He can do them.
As far as I can.
Yeah. You're looking at it. Maverick, Brock, and Porter with Miles and Dane. Back to Schillings. Schillings has pressure behind him. Miles chips it up towards Porter. Porter centers. Slapped away by Prior Lake. 4 minutes left in the game. Engelhart. Tries to slide across. Plays it behind the net. Tied up in the corner with Maverick. Prior Lake able to get it out. No, kept in by Brock. Great job by Brock Shilkin to hold the zone with 3:30 left in the game. Woodbury up 5-4. Finally out to Hensler. Over to Miles. Miles looking for an angle. Gets it to Dane. Dane quickly to Brock. Leaves it for Maverick. Maverick. Patience. Patience. Ooh. Slides right across the crease. Schillings to Dane at the point. Hensler sends it in. Never got to the goalie. Stopped by the bodies in front. Good job by Hensler on the wall to keep it in play. Hensler skates it up. Backhander right into the belly. Comes out to the point for Schillings. Slap shot. Way wide left. Uncles Bay off the bench now. Here comes Brock. Out comes Gliniani. Maverick still with him at center. Icing, no, picked up by Dane to play quickly. Newman finally out there, and Pidich. Shot on goal by Hensler and covered up by Prior Lake. 2:33 left in the game. Woodbury's still up 5-4. Pidich and Graham behind Bjorn and team. Bjorn wins it to Gliniani. Gliniani sends it in quick. Newman chases behind the net. Goes over to number 11. Prior Lake with some momentum, gets it out. Leaves it. Good save by Toby. Into the netting. Out of the way, Toby! Toby with a wave. Timeout called by Prior Lake. 2:10 left in the game. Let's go, Blue! He's playing a game.
What?
He's playing a game. He wave. If he's waving, he's playing a game. He's having fun.
Well, that's what's important.
Right. Just good vibes.
One of his favorite bands, Bear Tooth, just started to fly out.
New. Is it? What's it called? Or what's the band?
Beartooth?
Beartooth.
Like a
Ohio produces a lot of heavy stuff.
well, you have to live in Ohio.
I know. My cousins, both of them had heavy metal bands, played. What else are you going to do? Oh, there you go.
Because he broke his arm.
So he turns it on and plays with. Graham and Pidich behind Newman, Mason, and Logan. 2:10 left in the game. 5-4 Woodbury. Face off here in front of Toby. His glove side. Against Leathers, number 17. This is the big line for Prior Lake, as you can imagine. Prior Lake wins it. Ooh, blocked by his own player. And Uncles Bay hurries, gets it on net, sent to the corner, 2 minutes left. All the way around, Graham able to hold the zone. Sends it on goal, stopped by Newman's body. Didn't see it hit him behind him. Stuck on the corner, comes out for Newman, sent on net, nope, behind the net. Pinballs around, good job by Pidich to slow it down, finally out for Prior Lake. Shot saved, covered up by Toby. Let's go, Blue! Miles and Dane behind the brothers Shilkin and Porter E. Call him PE, physical education from Porter Englehart. He's playing tough. Oh! Empty net, I missed that piece. And Miles was just an inch away from burying that one. 6-on-5, Prior Lake with a pulled goalie with 1:27 in the game. Woodbury up 5-4. Just wide by Schillings. Let's see if we can get another chance. Maverick with 2 big wins on the face-off. See if he can do it again. Back to the point for Prior Lake. Shot. What a save! What a save! Kept in, 1 minute remaining in the game. Yeah! Empty netter! Schillings with the empty netter with 57 seconds makes it 6-4 Woodbury. Hensler to Schillings. Up to Brock. Brock. Ooh. Try to get it in front of Porter, just out of reach. 30 seconds left. Porter keeps it in. Dumps it behind the net for Brock. He's tied up. 20 seconds. 15. Offside's called. 8 seconds left. Woodbury up 2. Great game between both these teams. Woodbury had a 2-0 lead early. Prior Lake tied it up. Then took the lead 3-2. 4-2. Woodbury came back, tied up 4-4, then 5-4. And then an empty netter to put it away 6-4 with 8 seconds. I think that's how it went. Toby with an amazing game, 33 shots on goal. big, skilled, fast, strong team in Prior Lake, and that's your game. Woodbury wins it 2-0 in the Moose Tournament here in White Bear Lake. We'll play this afternoon. Hopefully you can make it. Sorry for any technical